Hello. These sets are a few selected sets from a DILR course. We are bringing it here to give you a glimpse of the course. If you are interested in the course, the link is in the description. When I made this set, it turned out to be a pretty difficult set, almost on the line of a mock. So what I mean to say is the setup here being identical with a little less information, like this last line was not there, okay, could make it into a pretty tough mock level set. However, I wanted it to be a starter set. That is, I wanted most of you to be able to have a shot at getting it. Not very difficult, but again, not a cakewalk. You just need to know how do you represent this kind of a data. What is the condition when I say that in each of these groups, there are no two people having the same nationality, and there are 4 different nationalities: American, Britain, Canadian, Dutch, and in the group there are no two people with same nationality. So put 2 and 2 together, try to reason it out. It means all 4 are from different nationalities and there are 4 nationalities. So all nationalities are represented in each group. Now how are you going to use that data? How are you going to see, oh, C is common over here, how are you going to do that? So pause it, try it. Again, starter does not mean that you'll easily get it. It's just that there isn't a lot of it for lot of things for you to worry. It is just about one specific thing that you have to worry. How are you going to represent this data? Watching it is not going to be of any use. Students, you're wasting your time if you're just watching YouTube videos. So pause it, take a snapshot and try it on your own. Only then you continue. And give away the solution here. So the representation is, I take each person, so there are 12 A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K and L. So these are the 12 people and they belong to one nationality out of either American or Britain or Canadian or Dutch. Okay, so, and to start with, as I told you, I'm giving you a start here to make the set easy, okay? And in fact, there's extra information here, so it makes it easy and doable very. L is an American, so L is an American, so I put a tick against it. And remember, whenever you put a tick, there's something else that you have to do, which I'll tell you in a moment. The moment a person is a particular nationality, he cannot be the other nationalities. So wherever there's a tick in a row, there are all other cells are cross. I is a Briton, so that is a Briton. The moment you put a tick, there's a cross in all the others. Okay. F is a Canadian, okay. So I have 3 nationalities here straight. Okay, and it says G is not Dutch. So G is not Dutch. The not does not help me as much. And now the ticks that I put, I'm going to put, I'll just make a note of it somewhere in the margin. I put L, I and F. L, I and F. So I'll start with L now. Wherever there's a tick, there's a lot of information. So L is an American. So I'll go to this set and I'll find L. So L is an American. Now in this group, no other person is an American. So that is a start that I was saying. If no other person is an American, J, I and H cannot be American. J, I and H cannot be American. If you were not able to solve this set, take a pause now. You know the method. Just repeat it. Whenever you put a tick, write the name, and for that tick then check the groups and find who else cannot be the team members, and this table will automatically get filled. That's it. So easy. So L, anywhere else, and don't rush through. Check everything. There's an L here, E, J, D. Error prone, students. These things are very error prone. A slip here, there, and the whole 10-15 minutes will go for waste. Isn't it better just to be a little slow, a little perfect in your work? E, J, D are not from this. E, J, no new information here. D are not an American. Any other L? No. So L I have taken care of. I, K, G and B are not from Britain. K, G, B are not from Britain. I want an I. Who else? Where is I? J, L and H are not from Britain. J, L and H. J, L, H not from Britain. Okay, so that's okay. So I is done. Any other I? One I, two I, there's no I, there's no I, so I is done. F. Let's see, where is an F? Where is an F? Where is here? A, G, K. So F is a Canadian, so A, G, K cannot be Canadians. A, G and K cannot be Canadians. Yeah, you see a 3 crosses now. Hang on, but let's finish a particular flow of thought. So if I have a flow of thought, let me finish that with an F. I took this F, A, G, K. There's one more F here, C, H, D. Then I'll come to this. So don't disrupt your flow. C, H and D. In F, C, H and D. D cannot be Canadians. Right, so I've done this. So this is the right pause. Now I'll go back and reassess. Okay, each column has to have 3 ticks. So there are 3 people from each countries. So I see, as there any more? No, so there's quite blanks. Then I see a row. So these rows. So here I see. So G, I have another tick. So I'll make a note of it. I've put G, so I have to analyze this. Because of a tick, many things get done. H has a tick here. Okay, so I also have an H as a tick. Okay, how about I is already done. J, there are 2 blanks. K, there are 2 blanks. Okay, 2 ticks are done here. There's 1 here, that's it. So let's take with the G now. So coming to G, K, I, B cannot be from the same country as G. Where is G? G is American. So K, I, B. B, I and K. Okay, so there's 1 tick. So one of this will be there. Okay, so that's helped me a little bit to cross out a few more. So we are talking about G, any other G here. A, K and F cannot be. A cannot be. That's it. A, K and F. K and F are already crossed out. So now if you look at this column, so that I've taken a pause. G I finished. There's no more G. Right, so I taken a pause, and before I move to H, I realized that there is one more. So 3 have to be a tick, C has to be the tick. Okay, C has to be the tick. And if C is a tick, the others are all cross. Okay, so got it. So American, I have already found all the 3 Americans. Okay, so let's go to H now. H, where's H? J, I, L cannot be from H. H is from Dutch. H is from Dutch. J, I, L. J, I and L. I, J and L cannot be from Dutch. Okay, just one new information there. We are at H, 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 H. C, F and D cannot be Dutch. C, F and D. One more in cross we got. Okay, and the moment we got that cross, now I still have to analyze C. But I saw a cross and I saw this. Anyway, let's see again. C is not going to give. I see C, and I see C is in a column in which there's American, and the entire American column is known. So even if I go back to that C, I will only be placing crosses which already I have done. So C is not going to help me too much. But did I get? So I'll have to come back and say this 3 are done. What else? Here only 1 tick is there. Here you have 1 tick, couple of blanks. So look at the rows. Here D. So D I have a tick here. D I have a tick. I'll have to analyze that further. E is still quite vacant. J. Oh, I've got a J also. Okay. And I've got a K also. I've got a K also. Oh, so quite a lot I've got. Now, if I look there, then 2 ticks. Okay, still there are some more unknowns. So I'll have to use some of them. Let's look at D. D is from Britain. And there are 2 blanks here. So look at D. I can get somewhere D here and here. E, L, J are not from Britain. E, L, J are not from Britain. So 1, 2. And there has to be 3 ticks. So this has to be the tick. So this has to be the cross. So the Britain is also column is done. Okay, so D is done. Okay, last. So very few, these two and these two. That's it. So somewhere I will know from that. So let's take J. J is a part of Canadian. So I should be getting my answer from here. J is Canadian. J. L, I, L and H are not Canadian. Okay, but I want to ask about B and E. So doesn't help. So another J. Out of B and E, E is not a part of J's country. Right? So if E is not a part of J's country, that's it. So this is across, 3 done, this gone, this done. I've got the nationalities of all the 12 people. So did not turn out to be a tough one. When this was not there, I'll just give you a glimpse of what I was talking. When this was not there, first thing is you don't get a start. You know, the start was you started with L being American and so on. So how are you going to start becomes a important thing. And then you're not, also some information is not there. You're not going to get no unique solution is going to be there. And some cells will not be filled, and those some cells that are not filled could be made into questions. If then kind of a situation. That is a tough thing that I was talking about. So for practicing more sets like this or so on, consider purchasing the DILR course, which is in the link below, and thank you.